Hey guys! I just wanted to share a little tip on color today to help you when you're picking color palettes. Now, this is definitely not a color theory video or anything like that. I am no expert when it comes to the science that goes into color and stuff. I could really stand to learn, but I refuse to put aside the time to do so. I do know a couple tricks though that can help your color palettes look better, so I'm going to share one of those today. So the tip I wanted to share is related to hue and value. Value is basically the amount of white or black you have in a color. A darker shade of color has a darker value, etc. Hue is what I want to focus on. Hue is the range of color, so red, blue, yellow, etc., etc. When you're using different shades of the same color, say several shades of blue or brown, the trick to making your color palette pop is to vary your hue, not just your value. For instance, take this design I did recently for a Let's Design video. This dragon is entirely blue toned, but the value ranges from almost white to almost black. But let's take a look at the actual hues I used here using the color pick tool. So as you can see, this white isn't actually white. It's an off-white based in teal or green. And as the color got darker, I traveled down the color wheel until that black shade, which isn't actually black, but a very dark purple blue. Another note, you almost never want to use perfect white in a design, and I definitely will never use perfect black. These colors just don't appear naturally in many places. You're much more likely to find a very dark off black or a very pale off white. I sometimes will use perfect white when I'm doing stuff with a paler design and I need a color that stands out better on a pale backdrop, but I never use perfect black unless it's a commission where someone specifically asks me to for their character. Let's see another example. Here are a few color palettes I put together for y'all. The left is the same hue with only the value changed. The right is a range of colors made by changing both hue and value. You can really see how much better the right looks versus the left. I'm telling you, this is a tiny change that makes a huge amount of difference. Even in designs where you aren't doing color gradients, it's still important to vary your hues. For instance, check out some of these backgrounds I've done and notice how the hue varies. For instance, here I have several different hues of green, some more blue, some more yellow or brown, and all with different values. This presents a very pleasing, very interesting final piece. Or take this background, for instance, this sand. I have yellow in here, I have brown, I have red, I have gray. There are all kinds of colors in here, and together those colors work really well to present a appealing final color image. This also applies with leather armor, the same idea. Don't use the same shade of brown for everything or a slight value variation on it. Use some red browns, some black browns, some orange browns. Don't be afraid to try things out even if you don't think it'll pay off. Just try it on its own layer, and if you don't like it, it's easy to delete it and try again. But really, try this trick out next time you're designing a character or really picking colors anywhere. Just try nudging your colors up and down the color wheel a bit. This is the great thing about digital art. You have access to infinite colors, and nothing is permanent, unlike traditional art. Anyways, thanks for watching, and good luck with your future color palette endeavors.